Welcome back to Jurassic Universe, guys. Today I'm not playing the tune because basically what I'm mostly going to show you, well, it's not the T-Rex exhibit, but the T-Rex exhibit is coming along quite well. I have not changed the T-Rex-tron. My helicopter is now concrete with more orange spots. And you might be wondering what the heck those two things are. Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you two shrines they should have added into Minecraft. One should have came out right when concrete did, and the other should have replaced the end cities. Because one thing that they would have added for just that the thing that replaced the end cities could exist was that they made the Ender be as big as you could map it off. That would be a game changer because you can only map off a small square of the Ender. They should make the Ender much bigger and make that outer skirt filled with meteors made of endstone. And on some meteors you'd find this shrine. Now, what I was wanting this shrine to look like was you'd come in here and it would be filled with endermites. Then you'd climb up this ladder after you took out most of the endermites. Then you'd climb up this rickety old ladder, and you'd come into this giant cube, which I have not made it completely cubular, but yeah, that is how I'm wanting it to look. As you may see, that is how the floor is supposed to look. It's going to be filled with endstone bricks and look just like this. And the walls are just going to look normal. Maybe a few patterns in it, but yeah, that is the Ender Shrine. Now for the Wither Shrine. You would find this either in the real world or the Nether, I don't know, but it is just an easier way to either get to the Nether or spawn the Wither. As you can see, there are weird Nether things coming out of there. Well, there's nothing inside these two heads, as you can see, but inside the big head is the shrine. As you can see, the shrine looks like this. There's a floating, almost spawned Wither, and 4 Nether portals inside. So yeah, it's an easy way to get to the Nether and spawn the Wither. But you have to mine your way in and pile up this ginormous Wither. Now, I am hoping that they make the Wither a lot more realistic and stuff. Because if it's how my design looks, it would just look ugly. But yeah, that's the door where it would be. And as you can see, and here it's built to look like we're in the Wither's brain. Here are some chiseled red sandstone bricks to look like the Wither. And yeah, inside the shrine it's filled with netherite and nether portals because I think that it would be what is inside the Wither's brain. And all these Withers are just to make it look more shrine-ish. And there's the glowing ceiling, so you can see. And yeah, that is the Wither Shrine. So that's basically the 2 shrines I want. Now, I might also like a new dimension, maybe, if they can add that into Minecraft. Because yeah, in this episode of Jurassic Universe, I am telling you a bit of stuff they should have added, and stuff that I want them to add later on. But yeah, the Wither Shrine should have came out right when they made concrete. And this one should have replaced the End City. Because yeah, it's much better. Because up here, there would be an Enderman boss. It would be far, far, far away from the Ender Dragon. You need to be in creative to reach the boss. And then switch to survival once you got in. Because yeah, it's going to be super far away from the Ender Dragon. And that is where you'll find an Enderman boss with a red gamer tag, with a red boss bar. Yeah, it's not going to be purple like normal, it's going to be completely red. And it's going to be called the Emperor Enderman, is what I've been thinking of calling it, the Emperor Enderman. Basically, what he'll do is he'll summon in endermites and endermen and baby ender dragons. Yeah, I also want them to add baby ender dragons because he would summon in baby ender dragons that would fly around and attack you. And as you fight them, they can actually grow. And as you can see at the bottom of the ladder, I want there to be this in the Ender Shrine. But yeah, they also need to add a few more End creatures, because all they have right now is Endermen, Endermites, and the Ender Dragon. That's why the baby Ender Dragon would be a nice feature, and the Emperor Enderman. I think that they should also add Enderman heads, because that would be a great way to summon the Emperor Enderman. You would basically use Endstone and 3 Enderman heads. Because basically it would be like a combination of Wither, Spider, and Enderman. It would basically be an Enderman that's like the Wither. It has 3 heads, like the Wither, and it has as much arms and legs as a spider does, and it would look like an Enderman. That's how scary it would be. It would basically be a Wither that had 6 legs, could fly around, and looks like an Enderman. Yeah, that is what the Emperor Enderman would look like. The baby Ender Dragon, just a small Ender Dragon. Yeah, they should actually add different stages or ages of Ender Dragons. They also should add realistic lifespans into Minecraft, maybe. If they did add that, it would be kind of nice. You could actually age in Minecraft. Like when you first entered Minecraft, you would have to tell them your age in your birthday, because then you would actually have a realistic lifespan in Minecraft. Like you would actually die once you died in real life, because they had noticed that once you do some. Well, no, that actually would not be a good idea. But if they added a realistic lifespan for animals in Minecraft, that would be awesome. If they also added it for, like, trees and stuff, and villagers, that would also be awesome. I mean, the trees would actually be able to rot. They also should add something so that there's not just the leaf blocks, since even though they're still called a dark oak leaf or something, they should turn it into being called a dark oak leaf block or an oak leaf block. Because what I wanted them to add, I'm also wanting them to add actual leaves. Wouldn't that just be so awesome? Adding in actual leaves to Minecraft? It would just be a game changer, having actual leaves. Another thing that they should add still is mods. I mean, come on! When will they let you get mods on console? Come on! Let's get mods on the freaking console stuff. It's not like mods are terrible. The people who created console think that mods are terrible just because they make games better and they're so complicated to download. Well, if they make mods on console edition, I will be very happy, because they should make the mods on console edition very simple. All you have to do is click add to Minecraft add to the game on the mod, and bam! It would just automatically get added. You didn't have to do all the complicated stuff. So yeah, it would be nice if they added that to Minecraft. You could actually get mods, or if they just added a bit of cooler stuff on the next update. Like I said, the baby Ender Dragons. Hopefully somebody who actually helps work on Minecraft watches my YouTube channel, because they will see this video. Yeah, that is going to be it. I want them to either add mods, or maybe I'll need them to add a few stuff that I mentioned, or maybe like a new kind of dragon and maybe a new dimension. Yeah. And also, they could add something super funny. If you died, you could actually click a button that said go to heaven in Minecraft. You could respawn, exit game, or go to heaven. And you could exit heaven if you wanted. Wouldn't that be so funny? If you could actually do that in Minecraft. When you killed yourself, you could go to heaven and see God and stuff. That would just be so hilarious. Another thing that would be hilarious is if they had prank TNT. TNT that would not blow up. So if you lit it, it would explode, but it wouldn't do anything. You would light it, it started flashing, and then it just disappeared when it was supposed to explode. That would be so funny. And what if you also had a prank sword? But it wasn't called a prank sword. It was called a diamond. It was called a diamond sword with blaze rod handle. That would be so funny. But what the sword would actually do was when you hit somebody, it wouldn't deal any damage to them. It would only deal as much damage as a hoe, even though it said it was stronger than a diamond sword. And the blaze rod would actually set you on fire as soon as you held the weapon. It would just be so hilarious if they added that. Yeah, that would just be so funny. They also need to add a ton of pranks to Minecraft. Like a prank chicken. Like you spawn in chicken, and then all of a sudden the chicken just started it. And then you just gave somebody a spawn chicken, but then when they spawn the chicken in, it would start to kill them. That would just be so funny if they added that. I mean, a chicken that actually kills you. That would just be so funny. And they'd make it just look like a normal chicken, but with red eyes. And the spawn egg would look like a spawn chicken, and it would be called the ultimate egg pooper. So people would think that it would poop out a ton of eggs, but then when they spawned it in, it would just kill them. So it would shoot lasers out of its eyes, and the lasers would blow up like TNT. And it would be so crazy. It would destroy your whole world. And the chicken would be a little bit bigger than a normal chicken. Yeah, if they added that chicken, it would be so awesome. If they added that hilarious chicken that has laser vision. It would be a large chicken with laser vision called the Super Egg Pooper. And also it poops out eggs with TNT signs on them because they blow up like TNT. Also, I have made quite a while ago, back when I was in summer school, I actually made up a kind of TNT called Super TNT. Now, they might need to add something so you could get charged TNT without TNT getting struck by lightning. What you should do is they should add this thing called a charge battery right near where shears are. The charge battery would be awesome because it would basically charge up creepers or TNT to turn them into charged creepers or charged TNT. How you would craft it is a blaze raw is a ton of redstone and a ton of redstone, and then a piece of TNT. It would be here. If I turned on classic crafting, I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you how to craft it. And then the end of it should be some kind of okay, yeah. Charge battery would basically look like a red thing with one gray line around it and a blaze rod sticking out of the front. When you held it, it would face directly forward. If I just turn on classic crafting, I'll show you how I went to craft it. It would be crafted like this. So you'd do that, and that, and then that. So yeah, there would actually be TNT in there. It would either be TNT or a creeper head to create it, because there would be two different kinds. one that would be to charge creepers, and then the other one would be to charge TNT. So the next one, the one with a creeper head, is a little bit cheaper. You will actually use a bone for the one with the creeper head. So yeah, it's going to look a lot crazier when it is made, because this one is actually going to look like a creeper with a gray line on it and a bone sticking out of the front. The other one's just gonna look red with a line on it with a blaze rod sticking out. So yeah, that is how I wanted them to the charge batteries to look. Now I can just turn off classic crafting. And yeah, now I can just craft, it just shows me the recipes and stuff again. But yeah, that is how you would craft either of them. And yeah, hopefully, like, Dinnerbone or somebody sees what I'm talking about. And they really need to allow you to actually flip people upside down by just clicking them with the name tag Dinnerbone. It would be so funny if you could actually do that to people. Or maybe you could like do this thing where you like scan your Minecraft skin with this special device. Like you just go into you craft a special device that's called a skin scan ray, where it just scans your skin, and you just go into change skin, go to your skin, and click on the scan ray. It'll scan that skin, then it'll create an upside down. Then you can create an upside down version of it, so you can be your skin walking upside down. That would be really awesome if they either added allowing to name people Drum or Dinnerbone to make them go upside down, but it still didn't show up. Or doing that awesome skin scanner thing. But yeah, those are a couple more things I want them to add into Minecraft. They also need to add like a new kind of sword, like the ultimate sword. Like, what if they actually like added different kinds of sticks, like emerald sticks or diamond sticks, so you can make a full diamond sword, like a diamond sword that's completely diamond, or they could make like a redstone diamond sword. Like, you know, they could have like redstone swords. That would be so awesome. Like a redstone sword that could use redstone circuits. Like, you know, like it could create a death circuit by blocking and then punching, by blocking at somebody and then punching them. It would create a torture circuit on them, which would kill them, and once it killed them, it would dispense lava, burn all their stuff, and then disappear. They would usually just disappear after that. That would be so awesome. They should also add a device that can carry blocks through the air. A device that can make anything like hover around and launch it. That would be so awesome. I'm getting most of these ideas like from a few of these ideas I'm getting from mods. But yeah, they really should add a few things like that, like something that could lift up blocks, or maybe not blocks, but that would be cool if you could like use a machine to move blocks around and rearrange them. But no, it's easier to just break them. But that would only be handy with glass, that machine. But you also could instead of that, they should just make a machine that could only lift up animals, so you can like lift up animals and then launch them flying. Like if you're dealing with like a charged creeper, all you gotta do is use that thing, lift it up, and launch it straight into the air. And it would just go flying so high. You'd have enough time to run away, and then when it hit the ground, it would die. That would be so awesome if you could do that. And like move your animals around with some weird device. And if it was crafted, I think it might be crafted like this, maybe. yeah, I think it would be correct like this. I just need to turn back on classic crafting for this. Yeah, they really should make it work like this. You just make an upside down thing of an iron helmet, that, and that. And then you just add on the other two. And it would look like that, basically. It could lift up an animal and throw it. That would be so awesome. It would basically look like a box of iron with a little redstone torch sticking out. So that you could, like, place on an animal and it would go, and then while you were holding place, if you, like, hit mine, the animal would just go flying right where you were aiming. It would look so awesome. So yeah, that would be the most awesome feature that they could ever add. They might also like add a few new animals, because as you can see, the only new animals are like that you can now spawn more mobs, and there are like new woodland mansion mobs and stuff. And the only animals there are the newest parrots and llamas, and zombie and skeleton horses. But what they need to add is more zoo-like creatures, like lions or ostriches or monkeys. You know, that would be so awesome if they like added those kinds of things, like more real-life animals, like ostriches, or maybe even like chimpanzees or gorillas or geckos. Yeah, it would be awesome if they added geckos and made sure that geckos looks like this. Hallelujah, hallelujah, I'm a gecko. Gecko, 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 gecko. Yeah, they really should add lizards. Or maybe just, instead of a spawn lizard, it would be called spawn gecko, and make the geckos look like me, the great gecko, the great gecko, the great gecko. The great gecko is great, because I'm the great gecko, the great gecko. 8, 5, 9. The great gecko. Yeah, it would be awesome if they added like lizards or spawn gecko, and the geckos could spawn in as any different kind of lizard. If they added Komodo dragons, though, that would be like so awesome. And if you could tame Komodo dragons, they would be unstoppable. They have poison. They'd be really strong. They do like as much damage as a sharpness 3 diamond sword. And yeah, that would be so awesome if or things like alligators and crocodiles. Those would all be like as strong as a Komodo dragon would only be as strong as a normal diamond sword. An alligator or croc would be just as strong as a sharpness 3 diamond sword. That would be so awesome if they like added alligators and crocodiles, and also like geckos and Komodo dragons and stuff. That would just be so awesome. They also need to add like big cats and zebras and ostriches and all that. But yeah, so for now, that's all they should add in Minecraft. A few new shrines, which are still sitting over here, and maybe, just maybe, they will add the star of my Jurassic universe. They just maybe someday will add dinosaurs. That's what I'm mostly looking forward to. I'm looking forward to them actually adding dinosaurs into Minecraft. That would be the most awesome thing for them to add ever, actually being able to make dinosaurs and time machines and all that stuff. But for now, that's all. And make sure, and if they did add dinosaurs, make sure they looked realistic. And I will see you all later, guys. Bye! who makes updates on Minecraft PlayStation 4 Edition watches this video, and bye! That's right, video's over. Go to the next episode, or turn off your devices, because I will see you all later. Bye!